Hello everybody, once again a warm welcome to my channel. I am your online coach Ammar Pasha. Hope you're doing good. In my previous video, which I spoke about stress, I had got a comment from one of my viewer and friend to talk about depression and how to get out of the depression. Because depression is not different from my previous topic, what was stress, but we can say stress is sometimes temporary in nature because stress occurs when we are not able to do something assigned to us, and once we are capable of doing that, we can overcome stress. But depression is something very dangerous because a person goes into depression only when something or someone touches his heart and feelings, and that hurts him and he's into pieces. And many of them are not able to get out of the depression, and sad truth is many of them have end their lives because of depression. Depression can be any type of depression: financial depression, job depression, they're not getting jobs, attending hundreds of interviews, love failure, family problem, personal problem, anything it might be. So for this I'm gonna tell you a story which I have made, after which I'll tell you the steps to overcome this, because this story will help you to understand what is depression and what you will lose and how you behave when you are in depression. So let's go. There was a farmer in a small village. He was a young farmer. He had his parents in his house, and he had four pieces of land in different places in the same village. So he was very hard worker. He was taking care of his fields very good. Even his parents were proud of him that he's very hard worker. So he had sowed four different types of crops in all the four fields what he had. Every day he used to take care of the fields, and evening he used to go back to home. One morning when he came back and visited all the four fields, the last field when he visited was a disaster for him because all the crops were spoiled. When he investigated closely, he came to know that a kind of insect had entered his field and had spoiled all the crops, and they were of no use now. He was very much touched. He went back home and told the story to his parents. His parents were also shocked, and they said, "It is very sad to hear that your hard work has gone in vain, that one of our fields are spoiled by some insect. But thank God that we are left out with three other fields. At least take care of them well so that we can be up to expectation." But the son was not satisfied with that answer. Just for the sake of his parents, he used to visit the first three fields, and he used to go to the last field, sit there, and used to think whole day why this happened to me and how much hard work I did to grow these crops, because of course he had given his heart and soul for that, right? So days passed by. 1 to 2 weeks there was harvest coming up, but the whole 2 weeks the son did the same thing. He just used to visit three fields first, and the last field where he went, sat for the whole day, and he just thought why this happened. So the day of harvest came, and when they harvested, the expectation of grains were not being taken from his fields. The grains was very less compared to their expectation. So again he was sad because out of four fields, one was spoiled by insects. Remaining three, at least he thought he would gain profit in that. But even those were not up to expectation. So again he went back to his parents and narrated the story. So his father said, "That's what I was telling you, my son. One you have already lost, but you would have taken care of remaining three. For the spoil of grains in one field, you are not responsible. But for the spoliation or for less grains in remaining three fields, you are held responsible because you would have taken care of it. Just because one field was spoiled, You just went, sat there for the whole day. You didn't take care about remaining three fields, and one field was spoiled already, which you cannot get it back. You would have at least taken care of remaining three fields in which we would have been up to expectation and we would have gained profits in that. So how similar is this to our lives, friends? Because we get stuck up in one situation in our life. If something happens in our life, we get stuck up there. We will not see what is around us. Yes, if something or some person is held responsible for your depression, has touched your feeling, has hurted you, I can understand, but that is not end of life. If you are in the same thinking, if you are in the depression of it, you will not be able to find out what is around you. If you are losing a thing and you are depressed, you're not valuing other things what are left out with you. If you are let go a person, if you are letting go a person and you're depressed, then you're not valuing other persons who give importance to you, right? So that is the reason you need to concentrate on what you have. This is the one word I would like to say. Concentrate on what you have rather than thinking about what you have lost or what you don't have. Because concentrating on the things which you have will divert your mind from depression. Of course, if you're doing something, whatever you may do, you just divert it from depression. It will come up to that thing, it will fix that, what you're doing. And definitely your brain will be diverted from there and it will think to improvise what you're doing. So when you think about it, you're already out of depression, the first step. And whatever you're doing, if you are getting success in that, a small or a huge success in that, there will be a positive vibes in your brain. You'll be happy, and that is again a booster to get out of the depression. Okay, so please concentrate on what you have rather than what you have lost or what you don't have. That will help you to get out of the depression. Thank you.